Today we're going to try and brew a Kolsch, and with a request from Microtech, I'm going to be as most detailed as I can be in my brewing process. This beer is named in honour of my great-great-great-grandfather Conrad Charles Kuhn, who was born in Frankfurt, Germany in 1831. Conrad immigrated to Australia where he married Mary Gallagher and had 17 children. That's right, he had 17 children. Okay, so we've got our recipe here for the Conrads Kolsch. It's aiming for about a 4.9% beer, if everything goes to plan. Okay, so as you can see, the mash, I was doing a 90-minute mash, I'm doing a 90-minute boil. You can see my hops there and how much I'm using. Pretty much all the information's there. I'm using the Wyman Extra Pale Premium Pilsner Malt and a little bit of light crystal, just a little bit. Nothing like the Sierra Nevada clone. Okay, we're just using straight spring water this week. The Kolsch spring water's about $4.40 for 10 litres. And then we've got the Wyman Pilsner Malt, extra pale Pilsner Malt there. And then we've got the hops coming up now. Pearl's going to be used for bittering. Cascade, last 15 minutes. And then Chinook's going to be dry hopped. As you can see, 7 days I plan to do that. Okay, and then we've got the yeast nutrient, chuck it in 10 minutes ago. That's what it looks like. And then we've got the yeast. I'm going to use the Lallemand yeast, the Kolsch style yeast.
We've put 16 litres of the spring water in there, in the Brewzilla. Now we're going to go here, we're going to flick these switches up, and then we're going to go to press play, and we're going to, you can't really see that, but there you go, you can see that it's 24 degrees now, the water, and I need it to get up to 67, and then we shall start adding the grains.
Okay, that's just what I have my grain mill set on, the malt matcha from Kegland. You can see the setting there, the crush. And just putting, put 2.5 kilos in to start with, then I wander on back, then I put in the remaining 1.5 kilos to run through the malt matcha, and then get it ready to go into the Brewzilla and start mashing. Okay, on top, that's just the light crystal malt that was already crushed. And then we speed it up and mash in.
Okay, so now just simply sparging the grains with the water that I have heated up to around 70 odd degrees. Got the camera there, make it a little bit harder, but yeah, it's very simple. Just take your time, don't rush it. So I bump the camera, sparge slow, let it drain, let it do its thing.
As you can see now, that's the hop break at the start.
Okay, got a nice rolling ball going. Gonna add these pearl hops for bittering for 90 minutes. Okay, so I'm gonna add in our addition of Cascade with 15 minutes to go. Okay, so I'm just putting the wort chiller in now because I've got less than 15 to go, so I put it in there to give it a sanitize. Guys, gonna chuck in the yeast nutrient. Yeah, and it goes. Okay, so I've got the wort chiller in there now. Open there. It's in there doing its work. And the reason I've got the lid on is just to keep the flies at bay. Don't want to drop in there after all this hard work. Got the pump recirculating there. So yeah, I found obviously you think about it, recirculating the wort, and which will help cool it down quicker.
You can actually turn the Brewzilla on. It's on pause. And it will tell me the current temperature it's on. So it's about 78 degrees.
And I will also remove the jacket, because we don't need to finish boiling now.
Original gravity has come in around, I'd say, nearly 1049. In the recipe, it was coming at 1047, so it's a couple of notches higher, but it doesn't matter, it should hit at least 5% now.
Okay, so that's cooled down enough. We'll transfer it now to the fermenter. All I do is just use the pump here, transfer it over. It's the golden colour. Alrighty. So this is where the magic happens. Grab the yeast. Yeast has been activated according to Lollerman instructions. So it's been done. Godspeed, little yeast, and we will put them into the fermenter. Also remembering this time I've added a yeast nutrient too as well, so I'm hoping for a pretty good fermentation. Go push it down now, just take the lid off the airlock there so and lose water. Oh no, what I always do, especially this one, I'll just give it a little tap. And she's airtight. Alright. Temperature controller is set. And so I'll freeze it. Door doesn't shut the best, so got my strap around it. Alrighty. And that's it. That's 7 days time. I'll chuck some dry hop the Chinook in there, and then give it a few more days for that to work, and then it will go on the keg. G'day, welcome to Jez Brews. We're trying the Kolsch, the result. We've got Doug here today, the old man, trying the home brew. Say g'day, Doug.
G'day.
Doug has done, what did you, last one you done? I reckon it's that Southwark Stout. The Southwark Stout, that was 6 years ago, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You went more than that.
Yeah. Alright, so we've got this Kolsch. You saw the whole video. This is the result. It will clear up a little bit more. I did not use a well flocking in this one, but I did do a 90-minute boil on it. What do you reckon colour wise?
Yeah.
It's got that bit of haze, but good carbonation from the keg. I've got that head will stick around. Tried some last time. The head will stick around. Righto, smell. Probably would hurt a little bit longer in the keg, but it still smells pretty good. Let's get into it. Cheers. First impressions.
Very nice. Yeah, real good. Real good.
Pretty Kolsch style is supposed to be pretty easy drinking. It does have at least 30 IBUs. A little bit of bitterness in the back end there. You remember this ain't been in the keg since, what's it had? This is the 4th day in the keg.
It's about that.
Yeah. Like if you want, you could even lager it a little bit, but I still think it's pretty good for its age. What ABV do you think that is? What do you think it turned out to be? Have a guess. Have a guess.
Good me guessing.
Oh, have a guess. I'll give you clues between 4 and 6.
4 and 6.
It's between 4 and 6.
5.1.
Yeah, pretty close. I think it came out about nearly 5.6. It actually fermented down the gravity. It fermented a bit more than I expected.
Yep.
Yeah, so which made it a little bit more dry at the back end. But all in all, very smashable beer.
I better go home so I don't drink any more.
Righto.
Yep. Good luck with it.
Brew beer and enjoy together. See you later.